Oh, bring it on, fuckers.
On air.
Bring it on.
What up?
Yeah.
How you doing, bro?
Fucking great, Rich.
Oh, yeah?
Rearing to go.
Rearing.
Rearing to go.
Rearing.
Fuck yeah.
All right, let's hit the intro.
Fuck yes. Best intro ever. When Richie gets
This
it,
is
the
the
cue.
Ugly Show.
It's just great.
Super Ugly Show. 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 It's the Super Ugly
It is fucking going down, everyone. You are not gonna want to miss this.
Yeah. We've been on the brink since it started.
Super Ugly Show.
Super Ugly Show. Tuesdays with the Super Ugly Show.
I encourage my children and my grandchildren
old enough to
listen
watch
to
it?
this. When they're old enough to, whenever. Edit.
I'm the glue for this podcast.
Please stop. Please. Hurts my ears.
I'll live in infamy forever now. My kids will have record of this. My grandkids will have record of this. This will always be there.
Oh, I thought Rocky was the asshole of the show.
I'm
It
the
turns out I'm
asshole.
the fucking asshole. I didn't even want to be the asshole.
I'm a nice guy.
Oh,
It's gonna get ugly.
You're not safe.
Damn it!
There you go.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! Wait, what?
Just saying this.
I blame you guys.
No, don't blame them.
I'm blaming them.
Someone's calling in, Rich.
Oh
Just saying this.
Oh, hi everybody! Super Ugly Show, episode 118. How you doing, Rich?
Don't talk like that, please.
This is my radio voice. Figured we'd test it out this show, get some real views going. You know what I mean? We'll do a wacky radio voice.
Please. Come on.
Come on, Rich. Everybody loves wacky radio voices.
Oh my god. No, they don't. No.
Yeah, they do.
No.
Everybody's having fun when you sound like this.
Sorry, guys. If you had to, I don't know. I'm speechless. Ah, fuck. Yo, you want to hear something fucked up, dude?
Come on, that was good. No?
I don't know.
People dig the radio voice. I do it on Periscope. Everyone loves it. It's a hit.
No, it's not a hit.
Nah, it's a hit.
Yo, dude, I don't know why. I fucking spit when I talk now.
Do you?
All the time now.
What, cum?
No, just like if I'm talking,
Like when the
it'll
dick's
just,
in your mouth and it comes, you're like, wow, that was a good one. And
it'll
the
just
cum-
like land on somebody, you know?
You better not do that to me.
I seen somebody try to dodge my spit.
If you do that to me, I'm just going to instinctually spit back at you. That would be good, actually. Get a lot of steam off my chest with that.
Like an Ace
Yeah.
Ventura Part 2, when they start hugging the loogies.
Dude, is there anything funnier than someone getting spit on, by the way? Put your phone on the thing. I said I want every fucking phone call that comes in answered. No, you don't
can
look
see
at
it.
that. Put the phone.
Shut up.
I want to see.
I got it right here. How you doing?
But in UHF, you ever see that, the Weird Al movie?
I think so.
All right, well, he runs a UHF station, and he comes up with fucking these crazy shows. It's honestly a funny fucking movie if you've never seen it. But there's one where, like, he comes out and he's this wacky, like, kids' morning show. You know, they used to show cartoons type of show thing.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, what's your name? And the kid's like, Billy. He's like, so, Billy. And he's just like, whatever. He says whatever. And the kid just looks at him and goes, and just spits, right? And the loogie just fucking drips down his nose. That, and then It's Always Sunny. When Charlie thought he had a kid. It's in the first season. The girl tricks Charlie into thinking that a like 12-year-old kid is his. And he's like, listen, I got to open the bar and I'm going to take you to the mall and do whatever you want. If you just shut it, he does Charlie, whatever.
Yeah.
And the kid just, and he just goes, oh my God, I'm going to smash you into a chair. He gets so mad. But dude, getting spit in the face is one of the funniest things ever. Remember Flavor of Love? When the white girl spit in New York's face and tried to run off, but she was in hooker heels and almost took a dive.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, that was a crazy show.
Yeah.
That was a crazy show.
Crazy show. Like, who's really going, I want to fuck Flavor Flav? That's all. Every girl there just wants to be on TV, right?
Him and Bridget Nielsen were an item? Or was that just for the show, you think? Or
No, they had a whole show, remember?
Yes. Yeah.
They had a fucking whole show with those two. Now, think about this. That's Stallone's ex-wife.
Yeah.
Do you think he's looking at her going,
I want that.
no,
I want that back.
thank God.
Oh, of course he
I
is.
dodged the bullet.
Bro, of course
on that
he is.
one.
No, he's like, oh my God, I hope this doesn't fucking bring up any things on whatever. Like, why would you ever want to be associated with Bridget Nielsen unless it was 1985?
Yeah, no, I would never want to ever.
Oh, she looks so scary with all the wrinkled lips and shit.
She was gross.
Ugh,
So gross.
ugh, she looked like an ostrich. Just disgusting. Speaking of disgusting, why is G Unit Apparel emailing me?
Because you're an asshole.
For what reason? Why would I didn't even think they made G Unit stuff anymore. But for some reason, they're fucking emailing me, and I have no idea why. Like, when the fuck G Unit was popular? Like, fucking 17 years ago.
Yeah, no, it's a weird thing. That is, no, that's it.
I have something to bring up about movies real quick.
Go ahead.
What's that stupid movie where me and Rocky talk about Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson is awesome, no?
He's a goddamn legend. And we
Right.
talked about this on Saturday with Saturday mornings on Big Vito Brand with Noel and Dan. So if you want to hear more of my opinion about him, go check that out. Go ahead.
All right, Mel Gibson has a movie with the aliens. What is that movie again?
Signs. Great.
Signs.
To me, the best alien movie
Huh,
ever made.
Not for me.
You're crazy.
Not for me. Who's in it? Joaquin Phoenix, right?
Yes.
If you're not gonna pay attention to me, I don't need this shit, bro.
I know. Sorry, I'm trying to do something, and my fucking language for some reason is in some other shit.
All right. Well, while you're fiddling, fuck.
All right, go ahead. I'm back and going. I was trying to
whole
retweet the
thing.
show out.
Swing away, Merrill, right?
Yes.
And he hits him with the water. I have a big fucking problem with this, dude. The whole movie does not make sense now that I know that the water is the thing's whatever you call it, the weakness of the alien.
We all agreed upon that.
I mean, dude. First of all, a little bit of weather comes out and it's wet in the air.
Hold on. Yeah.
It's
Of
just
course.
the stupidest fucking. It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard of or seen.
Well, you would think intelligent life form, but were they intelligent? We don't know. They seem kind of
Yeah,
stupid.
but if they landed on Earth, everything on here
right.
is made of water.
So what?
Why
Like,
would they fucking make the movie like that?
Because it's
Why
M. Night
couldn't, it be like,
Shyamalan.
why couldn't it be like Soda Pop?
Name me a better alien movie other than Aliens. Exactly. That's why. Because all alien movies suck a dick. There's really no good ones.
Cloverfield.
That's a monster movie.
Yeah,
I know it's from alien life form, so that's like being Godzilla. Come on.
I guess. Yeah. But yeah. So I come over here, and this is the first time I've ever been scared of Rocky. The fucking. Can you talk to people about your lawnmower experience out there?
Yeah.
Yo, Rocky, he didn't take a shower yet. He's fucking this lawnmower's turning off on him, and you look like fucking the dude from The Shining, but just
Jack Torrance.
yeah, but just in hot weather. You looked fucking scary, man.
Yeah, I was not happy with it. For one,
What was going on?
well, chicks, and my wife, of course, the lawn looks kind of, which means can you do the lawn? So now, If I don't do the lawn tonight, I gotta hear about it.
All day tomorrow.
So I come home, I do the lawn because I know if I don't, I gotta fucking, you know.
Yeah, it's annoying. You just want to get it over with.
And I want to make her happy.
Whatever, Ted. All right. She's not watching.
Yes, she is.
She's not.
You don't know my wife. She's always watching.
So what was that look, bro? Like, fucking, what the fuck was going through your head?
Well, what does the sticker say on the front of it?
Toro.
And?
Never.
Guaranteed to what?
Guaranteed to start.
Guaranteed.
It started.
It starts.
Just didn't stay.
It fucking keeps shutting off, though.
Could it be a spark plug?
I don't know what the fuck it is. You know what it's going to become? Me paying someone to do my fucking lawn.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to become because I'm getting sick and fucking tired of it. I'm telling you.
It's not even finished.
No, I banged it out
Did
real
you?
quick. Yeah, while you were down here setting up.
Good for you, buddy.
But
I'm glad because I don't want to see you like that,
between
bro.
that and the fucking pool, I put the pool up this weekend.
How was that?
When I opened it to it, I mean, greener than your fucking shirt, the walls. The walls. Scrub the shit out of them. I'm getting over whatever the fuck this is. So all weekend I've been fucking sick. You could hear it in my voice.
And you wanted me to come over this weekend for fucking Memorial Day.
Yeah. I could have used you. I was here all alone, sick. Maybe
Yeah.
my buddy could have brought me some soup, something.
You're looking for sympathy, aren't you, Spider?
Jesus, you know?
You don't stop telling people you're sick. Didn't you just go off on this like a week ago?
I'm sick. I'm dying. So
Does this mean you're gonna put up your Amazon wish list for the? Yo,
more like my bucket list. Here's how stupid Hulk Hogan is. Damn, Bam. I wish you were still with us. I sure would love to hang out with my brother. Love you, Hulk Hogan.
okay.
Now, that sounds like someone who passed on, right?
Bam Bam Bigelow, yes.
Yeah, Bam Bam Bigelow. Who's that?
Oh, that's Margera.
Yeah. He meant to say
From Jackass.
He meant to say Ryan Dunn.
Get out of here. Really?
So not only do I post a picture and say Bam,
Yeah.
and wish I could hang out with you, if you wish,
You got the
go
wrong
fucking
dead
hang out
guy.
with him. He's alive and well, brother.
He's just a drug. He's a drug addict.
You stupid old codger. Don't let him back WWE. Look, I got it out this week. Fuck him.
Hardly.
I know, it was close. I'm working on it. But
When he's not doing tricks. What up, Dave Rose, Derek Hance, Madalena, D Animal. We got Earl,
Animal 420. Dr. Earl.
Jose Reyes.
What's up, everyone? We're just going to go through names right
I just
now.
picked up the first few, but whatever. Why would he die of AIDS?
Oh, listen to this. My aunt just texted me. She said, don't grab that spark plug. She fused her fingers together grabbing a spark plug.
Who?
My Aunt Cindy.
She's watching?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, what's up, Aunt Cindy?
Aunt Cindy's good people. You never met her. She's from Texas. Good
Okay.
people.
All right. Yeah, no, I'm not doing anything like that. Rocky can grab it.
No. Yeah, I sure can. I can. You know what I mean?
No,
You know what I mean?
no. You look skinny on camera.
Oh, me? Thank
Shredding
you.
weight.
I know. I look great. I know.
Me, not you.
I
look
watched
good.
Braveheart. Speaking of Mel Gibson, I posted probably my favorite scene of the movie that I completely forgot even existed.
What's that?
I appointed Philip head of
Best.
security.
Best.
And the king goes, oh, really? Well, tell me what you were doing this. And hurls this homosexual man out the window.
Yeah. No, out in the
Philip,
window.
and then the reaction of Philip is even better. He runs over and goes,
Yeah.
takes out his knife, goes to cut the king. King doesn't barely even flenches, just goes.
It's out of the castle tower, and
Yeah.
he just launches him out. Just throws him out.
But his look of, oh, really?
It's the best. It's a great scene.
What a fucking great scene. What a great movie, dude. I haven't watched it in years. Again, Mel Gibson, here's to you, my friend.
Yeah, great. He's good. He's good. I like him.
But fuck, is that a good movie? When he goes rogue.
Wait, remember when everybody hated him? What was that for again?
Well, he he kind of went nuts on a woman.
Did he hit her?
No, allegedly.
No,
And then-
he called her names and talked down on her.
He was saying that she got raped by a pack of the word rappers like to use a lot.
Ninjas.
Ninjas.
Yes.
That she gets raped by a
Ninjas.
pack of ninjas.
Yeah.
And
Oh
I
my
believe
God.
there was more stuff involving the word ninja. And then there was one time he got pulled over and went on an anti-Semitic rant.
What is that? That's neo-Nazi stuff?
The Jews, yeah, not good stuff about the Jews.
Oh, yeah.
That's why
okay.
Hollywood kind of
Yeah, you can't diss the Jews.
not in Hollywood.
Well,
they run the fucking
They,
place.
they got all the money. You can't fuck with the Jews. They're
No.
putting up all the money.
yeah, no. It was a bad idea. But Braveheart, highly recommended if you've never seen it.
If you haven't seen it, seriously, man, just I don't know. Don't even attempt to watch it. Just I don't know. Turn off the show.
Have you ever in your life
All right, Braveheart or Gladiator?
Braveheart?
There's some spots in
Gladiator, when he turns around and takes the mask off,
Yeah.
and you see Commodus' fucking lip quiver,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Because my
Joaquin
name is
Phoenix.
Maximus Decimus Meridius, husband of a murdered wife, father of a murdered son, and I will have my vengeance in this lifetime or the next.
Oh fuck.
It's so good.
Yeah. It's awesome. I like when they say it though, not you.
At the end, when Commodus stabs him, smile for me now, brother.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
The time for your honoring yourself, your highness, will soon come to an end.
All right, so we're taking phone calls, but quick ones. Nothing
Biggest
crazy.
sausage fest ever.
What, the chat room? Actually, no, Matt's in there.
Matt's in there. The Chris Jericho fucking cruise. Will there be 10 girls on that fucking thing?
What about
That way under 200
no?
pounds.
What were we talking about? When we talking about the Cody Rhodes thing too? How many dudes are just gonna be in there? How
all
smelly it's gonna
dudes.
be?
All
That place
dudes.
is gonna stink.
Dude,
These people, those kids are so stinky.
they're
That
the
watch
worst. They're the worst. They're like the bot.
the Mark Wrestling fans are stinky.
No offense to the homeless, all right, but these guys are like one step above.
Yeah,
The-
they're garbage pail kids.
Yeah, the what's the word I'm looking for? The cleanliness. As far as a human being goes, they're like homeless, and then the marks, the
Yeah.
wrestling fans, the people that will be at All In, smell like shit.
How about this? If you was to take a pretty bad wrestling mark like that, right?
But the homeless
Now,
have an excuse.
Hold on. Now, if he was to take his hand and swipe it along his undercarriage, where it would be from his balls to his asshole,
Get
and
the gooch.
would
The
swipe
gooch.
it. Now,
Some
how-
call it the grundle.
yeah, the grundle.
Yeah.
Well, right, and start at the asshole and go right up the mud flaps. How far do you think you'd be able to smell one of those Marx's nasty, disgusting grundle?
Easily for where you are.
Of course,
Easily.
yes. You'd probably be able to smell it through their pants, but
Realistic. Yeah. Oh yeah.
at least
Their odor is.
at least 10 feet, maybe.
when we go to
15
those
feet.
indie wrestling shows, out
Disgusting,
here,
gross.
or the House of Hardcore. Some of them you just want to punch in the face.
Just like they offended you, like they slapped
No,
you right in
but
the face.
the way they speak to the wrestlers too, it's like, where do you get off? Like you hear them say shit, and you're like,
yeah.
did you even look in the mirror before you left the house?
Yeah. No.
You fat pile of shit.
The questions that they would ask too is just horrible.
I'm at House of Hardcore last time. I don't know if you had gotten it yet. Some fucking scrawny little shit screaming at this guy who's jacked. And to be honest, the guy had decent legs. Like you could tell he was juiced, but he had decent legs.
Decent legs.
No, because you know what I mean.
Yeah, okay.
Usually they got small legs.
Yeah.
But this guy only knows like 5 insults for juice bags.
Yeah.
So he's going, looks like someone skipped leg day.
No.
And I'm looking, going, dude, his legs are pretty jacked. I'm like, he didn't skip at all.
What up, Menace?
Like, you're a fucking asshole. But he was like nonstop the whole
Really?
night. Yeah.
Tell him to shut the
I
fuck
wanted
up.
to. I was with my son.
Yeah, you still listen. Okay, close your ears. Shut the fuck up.
Like, I don't want to, like, have to get into... Because if I get arrested, you know what I mean? My son's there. Can't get fucking arrested. But first night I got recognized. Was there from Super Ugly Show. Not even kidding. Yeah. First time and only time.
I have a few times being out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nah,
You're
one
on
time.
Super Ugly Show.
Hi, I'd like to place an order for takeout.
Takeout. All right, what would you like?
I'll take a Lupo.
I'll take a one young dead.
Woman, young, and dead. Out of
One young dead.
ones,
Yeah.
we
How about-
have middle-aged
I have a
to
ginger.
senior citizen. I know you like them old.
I have a ginger
No,
with glasses. What's up,
Who
Lupo?
likes them old? What do you mean? Who likes them old?
Yeah, yeah. What's going on, pal?
Hey, nothing. I just figured I'd give you guys
Long
a call.
time no talk.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. Trying to help out with the cause. How you guys doing?
We're doing great. We're doing great. What's
That's
going on
good.
with you? What's
Nothing.
new in
Just
the
been
life of
working,
Lupo?
hanging out. Life, work, and that's about it.
You got a good story for us, Lupo?
Got anything funny?
No,
All right.
no. I just want. Hey,
What's up,
when
buddy?
are those shirts coming out? I need those shirts. Come on now.
This week. I'll have them by this week. I promise. I will.
All right, cool.
That's
One
all you
more
call
than
you're
when
welcome.
you want something. That's when you call.
I know, right? Everyone's waiting for
No,
their
I want to
free
know when the
shirt.
shirts are coming out. No,
Everyone's waiting
hey,
for the freebie.
I'm just kidding, buddy.
We
It's
love
not
you guys.
not. Hey,
It'll
not
be
like I
this week.
created the logo or anything. So, I mean,
No, you honestly, Lupo makes all the banners for
Yo,
the
Menace.
Super Ugly Show.
In the house. Menace, we had another rapper on last week. You want to battle? He's from Rockaway. He's nice, though. You should go check him out. But shout out to Bobby J, by the way. Bobby J from Rockaway.
Did a great job last week.
And shout out to Menace.
Yeah. Word up, man.
Go check out Menace, too. J Menace.
you guys need to pep it up a little bit. You guys seem dead.
I'm
Sounds a
fucking
little-
sick, bro. You
No.
see my
Tired.
shit all week.
Yo.
Give me a fucking break. I'm fucking stepping up right now for feeling the way I am, you cocksucker.
Yo, it was 90 in Mass, right?
Yeah,
here we go.
It was
Here
50
we
out
go.
yesterday.
No, I was dying today at work.
Oh, the work stories. Here
Nah, I'm
we
done.
go.
Nah, I'm done. Done. But yeah, work sucked today. I was outside. Most people got to escape it. I was thrown right into it nonstop. Whatever.
Whatevs.
Makes me tired.
How about Morgan Freeman getting accused? 8
All right.
women.
What the fuck is that now?
He was saying some nasty shit,
Like,
pulling up
what's nasty?
skirts,
What's nasty?
like asking about their pussies and shit.
Stop.
This is what they said.
Okay, so we asked about a pussy.
Alan Arkin told him, back off.
Really?
Morgan. Yeah, that's what I've read.
Mr. Clark.
Alan Arkin.
No, I'm saying Mr.
Told,
Clark was
told Joe
talking-
Clark. Oh, yeah.
Joe Clark. Nobody tells Joe Clark no.
He's the HNIC from what I've heard.
Yeah.
You know what that is?
Head ninja in charge.
See if I can catch you. Dude, when he fucking ridicules that fat kid, it's the
Yeah.
best.
Yeah.
Look at you, boy. You smoke rocks, don't you? He's like, why don't you kill yourself? They're standing on the roof. He's like, jump.
You remember that movie Lupo Stand By Me?
Lean
Was
on
it
me.
Lean on me.
Lean on
remember
me?
that?
Yeah, I heard about it. I don't know if I don't remember the whole thing.
Oh,
though.
fuck that.
Oh, it's so good.
Now you gotta go.
All right, Lupo, we love you, pal. All right. Hulk Hogan's cock apparently getting deleted in the chat. Wonder what he's writing. That's weird. Roseanne canceled.
I was just watching it last night.
She said things on Twitter about some chick I never heard of, and
What'd she say?
something about if a Muslim and Planet of the Apes had a baby, it'd be this chick, something like that.
Yeah, you can. Roseanne always been.
Here's the thing: if you're a
You know.
celebrity or anyone in entertainment, get off Twitter. People are losing their jobs over the dumbest. This woman once grabbed a pussy and spit
After the national.
while fucking up the national anthem on purpose. And we were cool with that.
No, they weren't cool with it back then.
She didn't lose the show.
Well, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I guess.
It's the #1 show right now.
Yeah,
It's killing it.
but you could desecrate the American flag, but God forbid you do any others. Yo, this fucking whole country is a bunch of pussies anyway.
It makes me sick. And again, she's got the right to say what she wants. ABC has the right to cancel the show.
Chrissy Fish says, "Do an arm wrestling contest, guys." Why would Rocky want to arm wrestle me?
Do you see the size of Richie? He's definitely stronger than me. I'll beat the shit out of him, but he's definitely stronger.
No, that'll never happen.
Man, people don't understand how the world works, clearly. Why would I put myself in that position? That's just stupid. He does road work for a living. I sit at a desk mostly. Yeah, no.
Well, they were talking about your pythons.
Yeah, well, that, obviously, who isn't? But, what else do I want to get into? The Roseanne. Enzo, innocent, put out a song. The guy in the beginning looks just like this guy we know. It's amazing.
Yeah, he looks identical.
Lose the hair, put a fucking fitted Yankee on, and it's
Identical.
this fucking kid we know. Yeah. I mean, it's uncanny. I'm
What
not
up,
even
Sal?
fucking kidding. Yo, Sal, shout out to you.
So what is this? Enzo is not going into wrestling, or he's already in wrestling.
He's entertainment. Until it's time to go back to wrestling because nothing else works out.
And I don't know. How do you? Here we go. Oh, buddy, Devious Dave Rose. How are you, sweetheart?
Good evening, gentlemen. How you guys doing tonight?
What's going on, bud?
Fan-fucking-tastic.
How you been? All right.
Well, actually, I'd have to say the same thing as Rocky there because I've been on a little break myself from the YouTube thing, and I'm fan-fucking-tastic. I've been very relaxed, enjoying myself, doing my thing, and I just wanted to call in quickly. I know that you guys are taking short calls and all, but I did my homework, Rocky.
Yes.
Watch Reservoir Dogs, just like you said, before watching Cobra Kai.
Okay.
What do you think?
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It was entertaining. I have some issues with certain things that Tarantino does, but overall, I can see the credence that you put into that movie in regards to why you view it so highly. And yeah, to that point, I would say, yeah, it meets that sort of standard. It's entertaining. Although I have a big issue with the way Tarantino does the whole small talk thing.
Dude, that diner scene. You don't love the diner scene?
It's not just the diner scene. It's actually the diner scene seemed fairly natural. Awesome. I'm talking about scenes in the warehouse, scenes in the flashbacks and stuff. Another thing that I noticed as well was Mr. Pink never got a flashback, which that could have really helped out. But more importantly, it's just that here's the thing though, Pulp Fiction does the same thing, where there are certain points of the conversations where they actually seem totally off the cuff and real, like something that people would normally say. But at other points, it just seems so forced that you sort of like question that. So that would be one of my small little nitpicks of it. But overall, I can see why you enjoyed it. I mean,
well, Harvey Keitel's character was supposed to be a little forced because he's supposed to believe.
Yeah, but you have to remember, this was Tarantino's first directing.
The concept doesn't lose, man. Like, again, I have to agree. Like, the concept was a great agreement, like a great sort of setup, a great story. And again, the whole thing that you get all these people coming back to the warehouse and nobody knows if anybody's a rat or anything. The fact that it was Mr. Yellow,
Mr. Blonde.
Mr. Blonde.
That was the one with the cop.
Yeah, but that was a nice twist. That was really well executed. Again, it's not the structure. It's just, again, I'm nitpicking.
Twist, right? He's talking about. You know the twist he's talking about? The finale of Mr. Blonde's scene.
Okay.
You remember?
That was, again.
Yeah. Was that the...
But he's with the cop.
He's not a bad storyteller.
Oh, no, that was Mr. Brown.
Yeah. The Mr. Blonde scene alone, the strength of that is just amazing because
with the razor.
Well, he fucks with Keitel was Mr. White. So he's like, they have that, you gonna bark all day, doggy.
Yeah.
And he's like, fuck you. Where's your fries? So he goes, come outside. And shuts him up because when he opens the trunk, he goes, look what I got. Yeah. I got a fucking cop.
Yeah.
So they're all like, yay, we got a cop.
Yeah.
But the scene after that, because the song chosen for that scene, and then what happens? Yeah, Steelers wheel stuck in the middle, and then what goes on?
How do you like that scene? By the way,
It was, again, here's the thing, though. Tarantino is very pro-gore. I think that these sorts of things can be done in a manner that I guess if you want to call artistic, if, these Hollywood fags and stuff would call. But, the way that you do a film, sometimes it is necessary to show gore.
Yeah.
But... it was a hard scene to watch. I don't think it was over the top. Like, for example, Inglourious Bastards.
He didn't show the cut.
Yeah,
he pulls away from it, and when you come back, the ear is gone.
No, exactly. It was a tough scene to watch, but it wasn't over the top. Inglourious Bastards, I think, was over the top. There's other movies that Tarantino has done that I would have to disagree with the way, because it's better when you offer less. That being said, that was a great scene. The surprise of Mr. Blonde just, coming back to life. Again, I don't say that Tarantino's not a bad scriptwriter or a bad storyteller. It's just these little small things with the conversation, for example, or perhaps missing information with Mr. Pink. Other than that, I still, again, I'm calling in just to let you know that I agree.
Out of 10, what would you give it?
8.5.
Wow, that's a great fucking number.
That's a great number.
That is a great number.
Yeah.
And again, I've watched a fair bit of
True
Tarantino's
Romance?
movies, and this is probably one of his better ones.
It's probably my favorite, to be honest
I'm
with
in
you.
the middle of watching Hateful Eight actually right now.
I love Hateful Eight. I thought that was great, the whole one set type of thing, other than a few flashbacks. Have you ever seen True Romance? It wasn't directed by him, but it was written by him. And you could completely tell it was written by him.
I may have. The name sounds familiar.
It's
I
with
can't.
Christian Slater, Patricia Arquette, James Gandolfini's in it, Brad Pitt,
Oh,
Michael
yes,
Rappaport.
that was a while ago. Yeah.
Best scene-
If you haven't seen Christopher
The trailer.
Walken, Dennis Hopper, the famous Sicilian thing. That scene, it's Dennis Hopper. He's in a chair, and Christopher Walken's a gangster, and Dennis Hopper decides, I'm not making that out of this, so I'm
gonna shit on him.
Yeah, I'm going out big time. And he tells this whole story how the Sicilians were invaded by the Moors, and
how
that
they're black.
That Christopher Walken and all them are black, except
Yeah.
he calls them
Ninjas.
Ninjas. But dude, just go to YouTube and put in True Romance, Christopher Walken, and watch that scene.
What
It's
lines seem forced in Reservoir Dogs, by the way?
A little bit of the Chris
they
Penn
rated?
stuff, I think. I can see
Actually,
where
you know what?
coming.
You know what scene I really liked, actually? Was when the cop who got his ear cut off and Mr. Blonde actually start to talk. And it sort of reveals what's going on in their whole operation. Yeah. And the
When they went
fact
to the
that this
academy.
guy's like, he's bleeding to death, and he's like, shut the fuck up. You had your ear cut off. I'm dying
fucking
here.
dying over
I'm
here.
deformed.
So he says, he goes, I'm fucking deformed, man.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm fucking dying.
No, but that also sort of speaks to the character itself. Like, think of the fortitude, the will of an individual who could be, who knows he could be dying. He has a job to do, and he doesn't even know if he's going to make it to when the cops are supposedly supposed to storm in. Like, to me, that was a very, very good scene. It was well written, but it also explains so much about the story. There was a lot of different things that I really did enjoy about this movie. And it's true, like, Tarantino likes to jump around from scene to scene, but I think that's because he understands the audience that, unfortunately, nowadays, most people don't have a very long attention span. So when you break it up in that manner, not only does it keep the audience enthralled, but it also keeps it entertaining and different.
One of my favorite scenes is the scene in his office, in Joe's office. And, he tries to fuck me in your office, Daddy. But when they were wrestling
with
they
Vega,
were actually, that was in the script for them to do that, but both Chris Penn and Michael Madsen were like, we were going all in. That's why you seen fucking Chris Penn dump him on his ass. Yeah. Like, Chris Penn was a beast. You guys don't know who he is. Sean Penn's brother, he passed away. He was a big fucking boy.
Yeah.
And when those two were going at it in the office, it was like a legit grappling match. Yeah.
But you could also see, and maybe this is because of the way that Tarantino directs his movies, but you could see a camaraderie between those two actors. So when they did that scene, it seemed totally real because it clearly was. But they had the trust in each other, and Tarantino clearly had the trust in his actors to allow for that sort of scene to go down and know that it would come out good.
Yo,
worst-
Colin, how cool is it that he incorporates and entwines like Natural Born Killers with the sex Scagnetti being the parole officer?
Well, here's the link to all three of them because
Jump online and look up Tarantino connections because all his movies are connected.
I know all of them.
All the old movies to the new movies, like everything.
He wrote Natural Born Killers. Oliver Stone bastardized his script and made it whatever the fuck he made it. Not a bad movie.
You know what? I did not like that movie at all.
But I would love to see Tarantino's version. And here's what's funny. So you got Blonde and Penn in Madsen and Penn, Reservoir Dogs. You got Sizemore, Natural Born Killers, and then Sizemore and Penn as the cops in True Romance. Nice little connection there.
Really?
Yeah. Remember, he's like, he's going to fucking shoot him. He ain't gonna shoot
Keitel in
him.
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah. Well, Tarantino reuses all his guys for the most part.
But here's the thing, though. If you look into this,
Vic
That's the
and
thing.
Vincent Vega. Mr. Blonde is Vincent Vega's brother in the Tarantino world.
Exactly. Like he's got all these connections. Like people are brothers. They look the same, and they're all connected in all these movies.
Yeah.
It's a good
Which
field,
I kind of appreciate that. I like when people pay attention to canon and with just the connections of the storylines that they've created. So
you could rewatch Pulp Fiction and discover something new
What
in there
does Joe
tonight.
say? Someone actually just wrote, his dad was not his music. Doesn't he say something like, "Do you two faggots get off the fucking floor and try to just butt fuck each other?" Some shit like that. That fucking character, his voice.
Awesome.
Let me tell you, he's got that grisly fucking old school mob boss voice that you would expect.
It's enjoyable, yeah.
And then the two parts that I do want to nitpick. The end never sat well with me.
Why?
Because it's like such a crescendo, and then it's just a lull of nothing.
Yeah, but
I don't understand. We hear the cops and everything. You want to know a creepy part?
he was the smartest one out of all of them because he kept low.
But the one creepy part too was when Blonde, in the middle of torturing the fucking cop, stops everything, walks out to the car. When he walks out, you hear kids playing, the sun's out, there's dogs barking. He grabs a gas can to go light the cop on fire and walks back in, and you hear steal his wheel, and there is this just massacre and just chaos happening in this room. And outside, a few feet away.
Very autistic.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking... But Chris Penn at the end, when they're all holding the guns, and he goes, "Don't you point that gun at my dad!" My daddy! Right? He says, "My daddy!"
Yeah. He calls him daddy throughout the whole thing.
You mean to tell me... out of the blue
that this fucking guy that he knows
that I've known that did time for me and my dad. What a fucking good movie, though. It really is. Like, it's one of those movies that there's so many parts that you can pull out of it that you just love, that it's enough to go, this is a fucking... Because you just waiting for those parts. You're like, this is the best movie.
I don't know. It points where it dragged on too long.
Me too.
And you notice
I
it
thought that.
with his later movies that he sort of tightens up the scripting so that it's not as long or extended as it was in that movie. Because there was
Rocky
a
said it was
certain
his
The
first
scene
one
in the bathroom that he makes up.
Yes.
He's like, make up a story.
The undercover scene, the undercover part of that whole movie was dragged on.
No, dude, but he has to make up the story, and he's telling them the story.
That
and he's
part
like,
was
and
good.
I told him, if you fucking move, I'm gonna shoot you in your fucking face, buddy.
Rocky, it's not about not telling the story. It's about telling it efficiently, and you notice that with his direction and story writing in later films, that he's much more efficient with
Again, yes, it is his first directorial debut.
I think in Pulp Fiction he tuned it nice.
Yes, he did. But
Second movie.
Let's look at the scenes between Mr. Pink and Harvey Keitel's character, Mr. White.
I love those.
But that's the problem, though. There were certain scenes that went on way too long. They didn't need all that discussion. And not only that, again, he's forcing the small talk in this movie. And
because
you see
they want to develop the trust between them. That's why, because the movie only works if they show them
But even
together.
like
because then he gets betrayed by.
Even
yes,
little
but
things
all
like
other
Keitel with
all
the
other
lighter,
fucking
and he
directors
keeps-
do the same thing, and some of them are more efficient and don't need to use as much fucking
Kitty
footage.
chat, yeah.
Yeah, but you're focusing too much on the dialogue and not on the people. Like I said, Keitel during almost 2 or 3 scenes, he's sitting there trying to light his fucking lighter, and I'm so fixated
No,
on his fucking
that
lighter
was good.
that I'm
was
not
good.
even really kind of paying attention to what they're saying anymore because I'm like, well, you light the fucking lighter, asshole? And it's like little things like that I look at and go, that's fucking genius.
Rocky, I don't have a problem to admit that I'm a huge fan of Shakespeare, especially for the tragedies that he has written. And again, that last scene,
Tragedies.
Harvey Keitel's
Every
character
single one of his.
realizes the situation. To me, that's Shakespearean tragedy. For
Okay.
For the director to basically bring that in and sort of expose that to the audience, I think is fucking great because it's a great way of telling a story of confliction, of betrayal and stuff. And the way that ended, again, I would have preferred a little more about Mr. Pink, but again, because I like Shakespearean tragedies, I think it was very fitting the way that movie ended.
Well, you didn't even bring up Brown, and we know nothing about Brown.
He's the old guy.
Yeah. He
Yes.
goes, I just wanted her to pour me coffee. She didn't suck my dick.
Yeah, I like the whole Jimmy Choo, Nancy
That
Wong,
whole scene.
and
Because it's
Madonna's,
like tip.
Madonna's
He goes,
big dip.
The word's too busy shouldn't be in a fucking waitress's vocabulary. All right?
Now,
And-
Buscemi seemed a little bit of a racist there, but he also seemed to be very characteristic of what's the director's name again? I'm a little
Tarantino. Yeah, it was very Quentin. Very Quentin. Yes, absolutely.
And what I'm wondering from you guys, especially Rocky, because you seem to understand Tarantino's way, is do you think that was a projection of himself? Do you think it was more of an extension of his character? Like, why do you think Mr. Pink was that way? Especially when we look at how Tarantino is.
I think in all of Tarantino's movies you see a piece of him because I think he's Mikey Television from Willy Wonka.
Yes,
where he's watched so many movies and so much television, he doesn't have a reality.
Yeah.
So like he says the N-word and gets a pass.
Yeah.
No one ever gives Quentin shit for saying the N-word. He'll put it in a movie, but he'll portray black people as superheroes also, or women as superheroes. You know what I mean? So he's not racist or sexist. You could tell by the characters he makes black people and women in his movies.
You know what's funny? Somebody was asking Jamie Foxx. They were like, "Do you ever want somebody telling you what to do and what to say on every part of a movie?" And he's like, "Yeah,
Quentin Tarantino,
Quentin
right?
Tarantino."
Yeah.
When he does it, I wanted him to explain, and
Because he does it in a way. If you ever watch the behind the scenes, Quentin will walk up to an actor and he'll really act it out for him and make him really
Give him
enjoy making a movie. And that
I have to
because
agree.
he does.
I have to agree because here's the thing. I don't necessarily think that DiCaprio is a good actor. He's not bad.
Thank you.
Okay, he's not bad. But you can't do what DiCaprio did during Django
The
Unchained
dinner scene.
when you don't totally fucking dig your director.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not possible. Again, that to me tells me a lot about that relationship.
Dude, what's his cast in his next movie? DiCaprio, Pitt, who else? He's got some fucking Margot Robbie. The whole cast for his next movie is fucking stacked.
When is that
I
coming
Is it
know.
out?
gonna,
What
is it going to be a new Star Trek film? Because I heard about that. And
He's
I'm hoping-
writing. He's maybe writing an R-rated Star Trek. Sorry, but his next movie is something Hollywood, like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, or let me pull him
Reyes
up.
wants to know what's Tarantino's worst movie.
Death Proof, but I still
No
love
way.
it.
Are you
It
fucking
it
kidding?
is
Django.
No way, dude. Django's fucking great. You're crazy.
That's a good question.
I love Death
Personally-
Proof. I think Death
Yeah,
Proof is
yeah.
fucking brilliant.
Is there a
You know
better
what?
actor?
Death Proof is
director.
bad, but you know what? Inglorious Bastards. I don't know what it is, but like I don't like that movie.
No?
You know
No.
what?
I love it.
You changed my mind. I'm gonna go with Inglorious Bastards. I love Inglorious Bastards, but on his list, I don't know.
Hateful Eight actually wasn't very good in my opinion.
Now, Hateful Eight, here's the thing. Here's the thing with two movies Quentin's been involved with, Grindhouse and Hateful Eight. Both of those movies, you had to see the way the directors wanted them presented. And if you didn't see Grindhouse as a whole,
Yeah.
it doesn't have the same impact. So what I mean by that, when the movie started, it had fake trailers, played Planet Terror. Planet Terror ended, had more fake trailers.
Yeah.
Then Death Proof started. Now at Hateful Eight, I'm the only person I know that's seen it this way. He shot it in 70 millimeter. He shot it with an orchestra. There was no like actual music. He kind of narrated the beginning. During the movie, when we watched it, they played about an hour and a half of it, maybe. It's like a 3-hour movie, right?
All right.
And it started with no coming attractions, no commercials, no nothing. The curtain went up. There was a little overture, a wagon, and then Tarantino's voice going, we pick up with, yada, 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 in a wagon outside of Wyoming and da-da-da-da. Halfway through the movie, there was an intermission. They took a 15-minute break.
Yeah.
The lights came on, the music went on, there was the same carriage, and it's an intermission. And we all went out, smoked a cigarette. People went to the bathroom, came back in.
That's a
the
good
lights
feel.
flickered. He gave it a real, like, old school, because it was supposed to be a play.
Yeah.
He was going to.
I seen Grindhouse in the movies. It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was going to travel that movie as a play. He still might do it, he said. But that's why when you watch it now, knowing it was supposed to be a play, you look at the set. You look at the way it's set up. You look where the characters are standing.
He also has a knowledge of how movies used to be. Again,
Yes.
Ben-Hur. If you went to go see Ben-Hur when it actually was in theaters in the 50s, there was a fucking intermission. The way that he, again, with the Grindhouse movies and such, like Planet Terror and all that, like he is trying to bring back something to cinema that is no longer there.
About it.
Now, there's certain things that are blaxploitation, like Jackie Brown, for example, but and
Jackie
even
Brown.
things with like the Kill Bill and stuff. But the thing is, though, he is necessarily trying to bring something back to theater that clearly isn't there right now.
Well, and that's the thing. Each one of his movies are drastically different. You have a gangster movie in Pulp Fiction. You got a black female lead in Jackie Brown. You have a Western in Django. You know what I mean? And you have a Western almost in Hateful Eight.
Yeah.
You got a horror movie in Death Proof.
Yeah.
You have World War II with Bastards. Now, his next movie, I was right. It's called Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Here's the starting lineup thus far.
Wait, he has a ninja movie too.
Kill Bill.
Well, what's it about, though?
Iron-
What's the
Man with
plot?
Iron
He didn't
Fist?
direct that. The
Oh,
RZA
okay.
did. He just
Okay.
presented it. The plot of this movie is a TV actor and his stunt double embark on an odyssey to make a name for themselves in the film industry during the Charles Manson murders in 1969. So it takes place in 69. It's during that weekend that the Tate and LaBianca murders happened.
Yeah.
And here's the stars. Playing Sharon Tate, Margot Robbie. Now, the two lead...
Wait, who is that?
Margot Robbie. She was Wolf of Wall Street, Harley Quinn.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. The two leads, Brad Pitt, Leonardo DiCaprio. I mean, that's Hollywood. It
As a
doesn't get
motherfucker.
any more Hollywood.
Yeah.
Oh, until you go here. Kurt Russell, Burt Reynolds.
Get the fuck out of here. Wait, what?
Who the fuck
In what?
brings in
In
Burt
what?
Reynolds?
In the same movie?
Yes. Now, hold on.
Wow.
You want to talk character actors? Timothy Oliphant,
Wait,
Tim Roth, Michael Madsen.
Hold on. Tim
Hold on.
Oliphant?
Tim Roth is back acting because he was really sick for a while.
Yeah. Did you see him in Funny Games? You ever see Funny Games?
Yes.
It's a remake of a
I
Swedish
just watched
film.
that maybe a month ago.
Fucking great. Him and Michael Pitt.
Yeah.
Michael Pitt is phenomenal in
Yeah.
that. Dude.
Now, you said who are the last three people you named?
Michael Madsen,
Timmy Oliphant. Who
Timothy
else?
Oliphant,
Yeah.
and Tim Roth.
Okay. That's a stacked target. Hold on, Burt Reynolds should be dead by then.
I don't give up. Burt Reynolds is God.
I know.
Oh,
Burt Reynolds
absolutely.
is God.
This man.
is.
Fucking smoking the bandit for life.
Have
Love
you ever
it.
seen Heat with Burt Reynolds? Not Heat, Al Pacino. You know the movie I'm talking about, Dave?
I remember seeing the cover of it, but I've never actually seen
Dude,
that movie.
Watch
At least
this movie. It is the funniest fucking. There's one part, dude. I swear, I shit you not. We found this movie at the Hamptons house one summer. There was a bunch of VHSs in there.
Lord, that was Deputy Justice.
Dude, we
I
all
love that guy.
Burt Reynolds became God for the summer. My one friend Joe, we started calling him Burt. He's at fucking Goggle bartending. We made him put on the side. Special guest bartender Burt Reynolds. People are walking up going, "Holy shit, Burt Reynolds is here?" We're like, "Yeah, right back there." Joe back there with his glasses on. He's like, "Yeah, Burt Reynolds." But dude, in this movie, there's Burt Reynolds is like the killer of all killer, but he's like 60 years old. Burt Reynolds Mustang, you know what I mean? Like you look at him and go, everything he's doing, you're like, "Yeah, Burt, but you can never do this."
Yeah.
So a guy's creeping around a corner. Bert's like, verbatim, like I'm acting it out perfectly. Trust me.
Okay.
Sees a gas can, goes, grabs the gas can, tiptoes. The guy comes walking. There's a light fixture. Bert throws the gas on the guy. Karate kicks like 10 feet in the air.
No.
The light fixture. The sparks ignite the fucking guy on fire.
Really?
It's the greatest fucking movie.
No.
Every scene.
What is it called?
Heat with Burt
Okay.
Reynolds.
Okay.
Dude, there's a part where there's one stack, one brick high of cinder blocks. They slow-mo that shit. Burt jumps. And they Rich, 12 inches.
Really?
One brick.
Yeah.
And they slow-mo the shit out of it as Burt just did a triple fucking Lindy. Off
Was
of a
very
fucking car. You know, like-
Oh my God. That's from
Dude, Heat with Burt Reynolds. Look it up for the laugh. But I fucking respect the hell out of
did you
Burt
guys
Reynolds.
like him in Dukes of Hazzards? Because I did.
As Boss Hogg. Yeah. Only good part of the movie.
He makes a great villain.
Dude, Boogie Nights. Jack.
Yes.
Jack.
Yes.
They're so little, Jack. They're so cute. Just be my friend, Jack. Just say you're my friend. And the look he gives the Colonel, again, another Colonel, he's like, "Oh, no." He just walks out. He's like, "I want nothing to do with you, you fat creep."
Yeah, that fucking movie's great. But
That was a good movie, actually. If
It's
we're
one of
talking
my
about
favorites,
movies,
dude.
that was
It's one of
well
my
put
favorites.
together.
It's absolutely one of my favorites. You can ask anyone who knows me. Boogie Nights is top 3 for me. It's so fucking good. All right, Dave, we're going to let you go because we're wrapping up here, bro.
Hey, no worries, guys. Thanks for taking
Always
my
a
call.
pleasure, dude. Honestly,
Yeah.
always a pleasure.
You guys take care.
All right, brother.
That's Devious Dave Rose.
Everyone go check him out. We are really wrapping up here. I didn't realize the time. He gets on, man. We can talk with him. I love having Dave on. He's a good guy. Let's see. I had this. I guess we could save it for next week. Tripping on mushrooms and acid.
Yeah, I'll say that next
You got
week.
something good for that? Anyone who's got mushroom and acid story, if you want to call in, prepare it. Call in next week.
Well, what are you debating there?
Nothing.
None?
Nah, nothing.
right.
I came on sucked. Oh, I got a quick funny story. I'm at the grocery store yesterday with my daughter. You know, I've talked about this guy before. There's this guy that works at the fucking counter. I've taken a picture of him. He's a doofus. He's got the fucking bowl haircut. Complete fucking doofus, this kid. Every time I buy organic milk, what does he say, Rich?
Organic cow is a happy cow.
An organic cow. Every fucking time I got to hear this line out of this fuckhead's mouth. So yesterday, I'm over there. I'm getting whatever. He goes, "Would you like to purchase a reusable grocery bag?"
Why does he? Why?
That's how he speaks.
Yeah, why?
I don't know, because he's fucking weird. So I go, "How much is it, pal?" He goes, "Well, it's 99 cents, and you can reuse it, and it has King Cullen written on the side." I'm like, "You know what, bud? You just sold yourself a bag." Right?
Yeah.
So now, this is where it gets
You
good.
get commission off this fucking thing?
Oh,
or-
I turn him real quick. Trust me.
Okay.
It goes to a happy place to a real ugly place real
Okay,
quick.
good.
So he's like, "Oh, that's great." He goes, "I love recycling." I go, "Me too." Back in high school, they used to call me Captain Planet. Now, no one called me Captain Planet in
No,
high school.
never.
I could care less about the fucking Earth. I am the opposite of Mr. fucking Recycle.
Yeah, you hate the planet.
So he goes, oh, really? He goes, that's wonderful. I go, oh, I was the fucking recycling king, bro. And he goes, that is great. Do you still recycle to this day? I go, you fucking bet I do. And anyone who doesn't is a jerk. And he goes, yes, yes. So now he's ringing up my stuff. I got milk.
Yeah.
Here comes the milk. Rings it. An organic cow is a happy cow.
He reiterated it?
Every time. Every time. My wife knows it. My daughter. We all know it's coming.
Are you going to punch this guy
Oh,
eventually?
no, because I have too much fun with this guy.
Okay.
Now I know the type of fun I can have with him.
Yeah, yeah.
So now I got him in a happy place.
Because now you're LARPing with him.
Yeah.
You're LARPing with him.
Remember now, he's like, I love this guy. He's recycle. He's Captain Planet.
Yeah.
He's buying bags off me. Best guy ever.
Organic milk.
Organic cow is a happy cow.
All right, so
I go, he goes, you know, these are the only cows that graze freely. I go, is that true? He goes, well, I read that somewhere. All other cows are in cages. And I go, you know what we call those? And he goes, no, what? Dinner. Wait, it gets better.
Okay.
He goes, oh, well, I'm a vegetarian.
Oh my
Now
God.
my daughter's standing next to me, so you're him.
Yeah.
I'm grilling him. I'm fucking in.
Yeah.
I'm not cracking.
Yeah, you're tuned
I
in.
look down at Anna. Anna looks at me and goes, does one of those.
Yeah.
Because she knows Dad.
Yeah, you're a jerk.
So he's like, so I go, dinner. And then he goes, oh, I'm a vegetarian. And I look right at him and I go, well, I'm fucking sorry to hear that, but they are delicious. And on that note, everybody, have yourselves a wonderful evening.
Good night.
We are the
Subscribe to
Super
the
Ugly
channel.
Show. See you next Tuesday.